Hello everybody and welcome to Fusion Virtual. You join us in episode 15 and you join us at the start of a 5-man over the top rope battle royal. First up to the ring is one half of Anarchy Inc. Ryan Rude. Allow me to explain what's at stake in this match. There'll be 5 men, each representing a tag team. Whoever wins earns a tag team championship shot for their team on episode 18. And here we see Alfie Brooks obviously representing TN Gen alongside Morgan Daly. Potentially the underdog here in this match. It's not unusual to see Alfie on the underdog side of things. And now who's next? Taking his time. Oh, it's Leon Hunter, and this is an interesting case. Leon Hunter now officially part of the Church of Teague here in Fusion Virtual. Ever since dispatching Leon Hunter. So a win here would see Leon Hunter and Jack Thorne take on Anarchy. Now who's next coming to the ring? Big 50, one half of the former and first ever Fusion Virtual Tag Team Champions alongside Creeper, losing them to Anarchy on episode 12, I believe. Yeah, episode 12. They had a 6-episode reign with those belts, which is not too shabby at all. And the final entrant into this match is Jake Chambers. Someone who, it may surprise you if you haven't been watching from the earlier episodes, has actually had a shot at gold before. He challenged Brian Stone for the Fusion Virtual Championship on episode 9. So Jake would love to have another championship opportunity alongside Andy Knox, but he gets slammed straight away by Ryan Rude. And the two little guys already, Alfie Brooks and Jake Chambers, they're not having a good time. Alfie Brooks survives there. Ryan Rude and Leon Hunter teaming up. Interesting. And if you ask me, my money's on Big 50 to win this match. Oh, he takes a big chop to Jake Chambers. You know, when I was just a wee boy, I would go to the basic shows and the CCW shows and I would see Big 50. You know, from personal experience I can tell you how scary that man is. And I would think twice before stepping into the ring with him, but Leon Hunter is... Ryan Rude's just hanging on there. Leon Hunter and Ryan Rude haven't left each other alone this whole match. Oh! Was that Jake Chambers? Jake Chambers is the first eliminated from this match. So Team Ego will not be getting a shot at those tag titles anytime soon. Ryan Rude is doing well against Big 50 while Leon and Alfie, fight in the corner there. Alfie once again trying not to be eliminated. And Leon Hunter, perhaps the best fighter in Fusion Virtual. Oh, Alfie Brooks gets eliminated. So that undefeated MMA record of Leon Hunter is going to go a long way. So far it has anyway, obviously defeating Lewis Harrow, his former tag team partner at episode 12. But now look, Leon Hunter sets up Ryan Rude to be eliminated. Big 50 joining him. Ryan Rude is gone. So Anarchy Inc. will not be getting that shot. And now it's Leon Hunter of the Church of Teague. And it's Big 50 and Creeper. And God, Leon Hunter taking it to Big 50. It's not something we see very often. Discus forearm What a move. And what an execution from Leon Hunter as he takes it to Big 50 with a huge leg drop. And it's all looking Leon Hunter's way. Past Everett Teague. He's got to be loving this. He's got to be loving what he's seeing. He's got the championship. He's got the world championship, and now Leon Hunter and Jack Thorne could potentially be challenging for those tag titles. Big 50's on the ropes. And he's done! Leon Hunter with the big win there. Leon Hunter and Jack Thorne are going to episode 18 as the #1 contenders for the Fusion Virtual Tag Team Championships. Incredible stuff from Leon Hunter and from everyone in that match. Next match then. And this is a match that's carried over from the last episode. If you were there for that, you would know that Big 50, Isaac North and Ashton Lover won a 6-man tag team match. Now, due to the stipulations of that match, those 3 men must face each other in this episode, and the winner will be the #1 contender for the Fusion Virtual Championship, getting their match on the next episode. Episode 16. And Isaac North, you know, we just said it about Big 50. What a scary man. Somewhat of a stranger to the Fusion crowds, as he's the only person on the Fusion Virtual roster to never actually appear on a real-life Fusion show. But definitely made his presence felt here in the virtual world, and potentially, once everything's up and running in the real world too, we will see Isaac North destroy, well, nearly everyone put in his path. And speaking of people who destroy everyone, you can't look much further than Big Red either. You know, I wouldn't want to be Ashton Lover right now, being stuck between these 2 guys. Big Red and Isaac North have had their wars in Fusion Virtual. At first they were enemies, and then they teamed up, and then they were enemies again, and then on the last episode they teamed up, and now they're fighting each other again. So, a very interesting dynamic between these 2. They've had very similar paths in Fusion Virtual. But Big Red and Isaac North have constantly been in competition to prove that they are the best big man in Fusion Virtual. Obviously it all started with Creeper and Big 52. Those 2 went on to become the tag team champions, whereas Isaac and Big Red never quite found that success together, which could be why they no longer team together on a regular basis. But let's meet the final entrant in this triple threat match, a man who thinks very highly of himself. Ashton Lover. Ashton Lover with, I'd say, the least experience in this match, and the least, well, size. He's going to have to use that agility if he wants to even have a chance here. What an egotistical man. Look at him. But can he back it up? It'll be interesting to find out. Just perching himself on that rope. God, makes you sick. Look at Isaac North, not impressed there on the outside. There he is, and there's Big Red, and there's Ashton Lover. Let's get underway. Referee calls for the bell, and straight away, oh, this is what I could see this happening from a mile away. Oh, God. Isaac North getting in there quick, and this is what I was saying about Ashton Lover. If he doesn't use that agility, he has no chance. Isaac North taken out. Good, quick strike from Ashton Lover. Nice, we like to see it. Backbreaker onto Big Red. Oh, setting Isaac North up in the tree of woe. And what's he going for here? Well, whatever it was, he got intercepted by Big Red there. And yeah, too powerful for him. As Isaac gets himself out. Ah, that's not going to do anything. Going for these straight strikes. You can't take Big Red down like that. You've got to work on the legs. You've got to use your speed. Look. Sent into the corner. Throwing it. These big forearms to the back. They're not going to work. They're not going to work. Because Ashton Lover is now... Oh, he's not in a good place, is he? He's getting hit with a big forearm to the back of the head. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good for your brain, your spine. But thankfully, Isaac North has a Big Red in some kind of stretch. And there we go. There we go. He needs to use that agility and turn that size disadvantage into an advantage. Taking out the legs. Perfect strategy. Ashton Lover figuring out what he needs to do in order to get a lead in this match. And Big Red is fired up though. Knee strikes. Take him out whilst he's down. No, he picked him back up. Why did he do that? Isaac Northland once again stretching out Big Red. Ashton taking advantage of Big Red's exposed head there. Just taking a big elbow at it and is it with a snap suplex. That's got to hurt your back. You just think about the lower back. Oh! Big drop kick, and Isaac North is now on fire. Now dominating this match. Big leg drop to Big Red. I always get them mixed up, Big Red and Big 50. Oh! Backbreaker now. Big Red once again getting pumped up in the middle of the ring. Look, how do you straight suplex Isaac North? He's 6'5". Oh! Big DDT. 1, 2. Can the underdog do it? No. Oh no! Both of the big men getting up at the same time, and Isaac North getting the advantage there. Undecisive on what to do there. I don't think he quite had a plan there, but he gets a big DDT, and now he gets a big elbow to Ashton Lover. Seemed to have busted him open, but he's taken down for his troubles. And kicked in the midsection. Drop toe hold. Back and forth for these two now. I'm loving the dynamic of this match. 3 completely different individuals, all trying to figure out different ways of taking each other out. Obviously, Big Red just trying to use that power on both of the opponents. Isaac North trying to use more of a technical ability, and Ashton Lover just, working on the guy's legs, using his agility, but it's not enough for him now. He's just had a big forearm to the head that's seemingly knocked him out with a big lariat. Yeah, just rolling out the ring now. And tombstone pile driver to Isaac Northland. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, that could be it. No, it's not it. Isaac North is still going. Even though he does get sent into the corner, and up till now I'd say this has been Big Red's match. Ashton Lover recovering on the outside. And as Isaac gets hit with a side... No. Oh, big power bomb. Yeah, Big Red dominating. 1, 2. This has been so impressive. Well, all 3 of these guys have been impressive, but Big Red especially. How do you compete with that? Oh, big moonsault! No. Luckily for Isaac, he's there to break up the pin, but that could have definitely been it. Because it's been more than 3 seconds and Ashton Lover is still out. But it's a 1, 2 count for Isaac North. Ashton Lover still hasn't moved. Oh god, what do you do when there's a man 100 pounds heavier than you doing moonsaults? Like, how do you compete with that? Look, he's out now, Isaac North. Finally getting some punishment in on Big Red. And again, just trying to stretch him out. I don't think we've seen this kind of tactic from Isaac before. Oh, gets a hip toss for his trouble though, and Big Red now firmly in control again and picks up Ashton Lover. Got him in a crucifix. Oh, crucifix powerbomb. Is that going to be enough? Isaac North is out of the ring. No. No. He doesn't want it to be enough. Sending Ashton Lover to the corner there. Oh. Corner, big drop kick. Goes for a pin now. Isaac North can't get up. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Okay, so after that very good match, Big Red is now the #1 contender for the Fusion Virtual Championship. Incredible stuff. But now some main event. This is an unannounced match. As a treat to the viewer, we have a non-title tables match between Dougie Matthews and Pastor Everett Teague. And here is Teague, the champ. Oh, and Dougie Matthews now just coming out with that kendo stick. Oh! God. The title's just been left there on the ramp, and you know, this is typical of Dougie Matthews. Just do anything to win. Look at this. Oh yeah, running away now. Of course he is. Oh! Misses with the kendo stick. That's huge for Pastor Everett Teague, and this match now has started. Both men have entered the ring, so we're now underway. And already this is just so chaotic in this tables match. And if Dougie wins, I mean, we know that Big Red is the #1 contender, but where does that place Dougie in the rankings? #2? Does he go up to #1 and Big Red's #2? But look, Teague hasn't taken his hat off yet. He needs to get that sorted. Lad is potentially going to get damaged. Okay, there we go. You know, we could have a damaged hat. You know, we'd have to put it on the expenses, and that wouldn't be good. But Dougie Matthews just keeps throwing. Oh, they just keep throwing each other into the steps. Is this whole match just going to be throwing each other into the steps? It's looking likely. Sent into them again. Oh, look at the crowd reacted to Dougie. They hate him. They hate him. And Pastor Everett Teague is very polarizing, to say the least. You know, you either love him or hate him. Dougie now finally putting an end to the whole steel steps thing. That took a while, didn't it? Going straight back out of the ring now. They haven't thrown... Neither of these guys have thrown a punch inside the ring yet. That's quite impressive in its own right. That this entire match has been outside the ring. I think Teague's about to grab a table. Oh, he is. Oh! No, Dougie catches a table. He gets punched through the table. This is insanity, but now finally some professionalism from Dougie Matthews. We're in the ring. I know we don't see it very often, but Dougie Matthews being the bigger man and putting this match in the ring, and big hip toss there from Pastor Everett Teague. This is not going according to plan for Dougie Matthews. You know, he thought he was going to win this, you know, swimmingly, but it's not all plain sailing. And, oh, God, Dougie looks like a fish out of water here. Just, you know, Teague, to be fair, Teague has been on a roll since defeating Big 50 in episode 11. He defeated Big 50 and Keith Matthews, and then he defeated 3 other men, including Dougie Matthews, to get it in the bag on episode 12. In the same episode, he won the Fusion Virtual Championship, and ever since then he hasn't lost a match, and that's why the stakes are so high in this one. Oh no, false alarm there. The table didn't break, the legs were taken out from under it. This match is not over yet. Dougie Matthews, big backbreaker. Going up top again. Big elbow drop to the back. Right on the lower back. That's going to stop you from walking. It's going to stop you from punching. Excellent strategy from Dougie. There's not many nice things you can say about this man, but the one nice thing you can say is that he's got excellent technique. A huge clothesline and setting up a table. This doesn't look good for Pastor Everett Teague. What's Dougie got planned? Bringing him over to the table, it would seem. Oh, God, can he lift him? He can! Dougie Matthews! Powerbomb! Dougie Matthews has defeated not Pequeno Loco, Pastor Everett Teague. What does this mean? What does this mean for the title picture? What does it mean for Big Red? And what does it mean for Dougie Matthews?